Good morning, guys. Hope you're having a great day. It is Ping here. Today we are in the busy, bustling city of Mandalay, Myanmar, filled with people, filled with food, and we're going to go on a full-on street food tour of the city. I'm so excited. We're going to be trying so many interesting, different foods that are so unique to this part of Myanmar. And of course, we're going to go to those classic tea shops, explore some delicious local food. I'm so excited to share this video with you guys. Let's go eat. Alright, we've come to the first stop of our Mandalay food tour. This place is called Myodaw. It's a very famous tea shop here in Mandalay, all locals as you can see. But we're just gonna first try out their local tea which they brought out. It's warm and it looks absolutely delicious. Oh yes. What I love about Burmese tea is that milky, evaporated milk, condensed milk flavor. It's so sweet mixed in with a tea. Oh, that is just pure heaven right there. I think I first need to go with one of the puffs. I'm not exactly sure what sort of puff it is, but let's break it open and see. It looks like a chicken puff to me, with all these like little bits of chicken, and the outside this looks so crispy. Let's just give this a try. Compared to the chicken and mutton puffs we had in Yangon, these aren't as crispy when it comes to the flakiness of the skin, but the inside flavor of the meat is much better. I mean, it's got that stringiness, but the pepper, the onion, the flavor in the actual filling, I think, is much better than that of Yangon. I'm very impressed. Only they could combine the flakiness of the pastry from Yangon and the meat here. They make that one beautiful puff. Oh, that will be the best chicken puff I think I've ever had in my life. Now it's time to try one of the things I'm most excited for. This is their Shwe Yaung Lin, their pork dumpling. But every review I've read about this place has all said about how great these dumplings are. Of course, we can't go without any chili sauce, so we have to pour some chili sauce just on top of those dumplings to give it just a little bit of flavor. Let's go ahead and try this out. Oh look, it already just falls apart. Okay, let's go for it. The wrapper of the dumpling is just so thin, and the meat, just like from the puff earlier, it's so flavorful. You've got that pepperiness, you've got the onions. Oh, that's just such a great flavor profile they have inside the dumpling. Oh, the chili sauce actually helps to cut down on the oiliness and greasiness of the entire dumpling, because it is quite greasy with all the pork juices just flowing out of the dumpling. So the chili sauce actually is a great addition to the dumpling. So definitely don't forget to put the chili sauce. What's also unique about the chili sauce is that it has this vinegary taste to it. It's almost like a vinegar tomato chili sauce. It's actually quite watery compared to other chili sauces you might think of. But I think that fits in really well with the dumpling, because the vinegar and the sourness, the acidity helps to cut down on the overall oiliness from the dumpling itself. Next up we have a chicken bun. This is literally just one big huge bun. Let's break it open. Alright, so now that we've broken it open, the chicken inside actually looks really similar to the chicken from the puff. So I'm hoping that the flavor profile is exactly the same, because it's delicious. Let's give this a try. It's definitely that same flavor profile, that pepperiness. You can see all the black specks of pepper that they put inside, along with the onions. Oh, and it's just all mushed up into this like almost paste-like form, but it's just so delicious. The flavor is exceptional. Oh, this filling is just, this is probably one of the best bao fillings that I've ever seen before in my life. And finally, for just a bit of sweetness, we have a coconut bun here, coconut bun with sugar. We're just gonna open it up and see what it looks like on the inside. Oh yeah, just breaking that open, you can see every single shred of coconut. And there's this like sticky, like jam almost consistency inside, all mushed up and sweet of course, but we gotta go in and give this a try. It almost has this like custard, coconut custard taste to it, along with strands of coconut inside, which gives it a bit of crunch, crispiness, texture. But oh, this is such a great sort of sweet ending to any meal here. I think every single thing here I've had is just exceptional. I mean, their little buns, the dumplings, it's just all really high quality. Definitely recommend this and give it a try if you're in Mandalay. Thank you. That is a place you do not want to miss for breakfast. The hustle, how fast everything is moving out of the kitchen and how busy the place is. I mean, this city is just so amazing, and the coffee, that little tea shop is just a beautiful place to get a glimpse into what local life is like. And don't sleep on that chili sauce and the dumplings. That combination is made in heaven. Their filling, their chicken filling is some of the best meat that I've ever had. But now we're just gonna go on and get more. Alright, we have arrived at our next stop. This is a place called Shwe Yaung Lin, which is a very traditional noodle house, and they're famous for this dish called Mont Mi, which is basically one of the most famous dishes here in Mandalay. We've got to just mix it up first, put in some of the ingredients, and of course, just mix it all up and show you guys what the noodles are like. Alright, the noodles have all been mixed up. Time to give these noodles a try. The texture of the noodles is very interesting because it's like very bouncy, very springy sort of noodle, but the sauce, that you see that yellow coating of sauce all over the noodles. That yellow coating of sauce actually has like a peanut plus egg flavor all mixed in together. And of course, once you add in the ingredients, the fried crisps along with the bean sprouts and the lemon, then that just enhances the flavor. It's actually quite greasy, but with the acidity from the squeezed little bit of lemon juice, it helps to cut down on that fattiness. But oh, the sauce on that noodle dish is amazing. It's almost like a cool, refreshing Thai salad with that peanut taste, but somehow they managed to infuse like an egg flavor, like an egg yolk flavor into it. Oh, this is delicious. Oh, this is, well, from what I've heard, this place serves one of the best Mont Mis in all of Mandalay. And since Mandalay is basically the home to this dish, this is probably basically the best Mont Mi noodle in all of Myanmar and possibly the whole world. And I have to say, it does not let down. The sauce, that peanut flavor sauce, is almost like satay plus egginess inside. It's just such an interesting taste, such a unique taste. And of course the texture of the noodles, that bounciness, that stringiness, it's just so unique, mixed in all together. What a beautiful combination. Thank you. Mont Mi is just one of those classic Burmese dishes, especially here in Mandalay, that everybody knows of. I mean, just even in there, all the locals came in and they ordered the same thing, just that dish of Mont Mi. But the only problem I have with that dish is that it is very, very heavy. I mean, I couldn't even end up finishing the whole thing because I was just so full. I mean, the noodles are just so starchy, so heavy, and I've started to realize that a lot of Burmese food is very heavy, you know? From the mohinga we had in Yangon to, you know, the noodles here. Food here tends to just be a lot heavier. And I think that may have to do with how cold the weather is, so people want to eat more so that they can stay warm during the day. But for now, I think we're going to be taking a very long walk. I don't know when I'm going to eat again. So I will see you guys on the next food stop. We have come to the next stop for the day. This is a stop I'm very excited about. This place is called Teahouse. I don't know what that means, but I know they're specializing in barbecue and their lemon fish, which we've already ordered. But the meat selection here is just exceptional. Let me just show you guys what there is. This is a meal I'm just super excited for. This is what I've been dreaming about. Let's just start with the fish. I mean, even just peeling it off, it just comes off so easily. I mean, it just literally falls right off the bone. Of course, you gotta dip it back in that green, that rich green sauce. Well, let's give this a try. That's got that like parsley, lemon, chili, ginger flavor all mixed into one. The parsley flavor is very pronounced, but the combination is just so good. I think this is one of the best steamed fishes I've ever had, hands down, no question about it. I mean, the fish is just so fresh. I mean, they actually have it just right there, and then after they steam it, they put on this coat of just chilies and parsley. Oh, the flavor on this is just amazing. Of course, we've got to move on to the barbecue. That's what they're known for here, along with the fish, of course, but barbecue is what the locals here come for. First off, we gotta try is the seafood one. It's a crab stick, and I think it's fish cake on the outside. I'm just trying it alone first without any sauce. It's a bit toasty, it's a bit dry. Then again, there's no sauce on it. I just tried it out just by itself. Of course, I think it definitely needs way more sauce because it is very, very dry from the barbecue grill. They have this delicious chili sauce here that just looks so rich, so brown. Just gotta dip it in. And now let's give this a try. Oh wow. That chili sauce is just so sweet, but it's so spicy at the same time. Oh, that chili sauce complements it so well. You really need to have the chili sauce because if you don't have the sauce, the barbecue just becomes super dry and it's just really difficult to go down your throat. With the sauce, everything changes. But of course, we gotta try the other one. This one is a pork, chive, and carrot combination. All right, let's go for this. The use of pork and bacon as a wrapping factor is amazing because what happens is that the fat crispifies because it becomes this very crisp, burnt almost layer. But that crispiness is just so good. Once it's barbecue, that fat just caramelizes, and with that sauce, amazing combination. But I have to say, the fish is the star. I mean, usually steamed fish, you wouldn't expect it to be something that's so amazing, something that blows your mind, but here, their lemon fish is just out of this water. It's like a Thai-style fish, but with lemon and ginger. Oh, I think this is probably one of the best meals I've had here in Burma. This fish knocks it out of the park. I mean, this is what they're famous for, but I didn't know a steamed fish could ever be that delicious. What a delicious meal for such an excellent price. Total cost of the meal was 11,500 baht, which is under 10 bucks. That was for a full steamed fish with 2 grilled skewers. On top of that, I also got a Fanta because the spiciness level was just too much for me to handle. But I mean, where in the world do you get a grilled fish for 8,000 baht, which is like under 6 USD? With all the chili and cilantro, oh my god, this is a place you just have to come to, and I've heard they serve some of the best lemon fish here in all of Mandalay. Alright, let's go get some more food now. This place is called Palace. It's supposed to have some of the best Indian food here in Mandalay. I'm so excited. We ordered 2 dishes, which I'm very excited for. I've heard are absolutely great here at this place. So let's just wait for the food to come out. Thank you so much. Oh man. Okay, so our food has arrived. We have first gotten our first dish, which is this beautiful chicken biryani. I mean, just look at it. The rice just has so many different ingredients. I've got to go in for the biryani. It looks too delicious. I can't wait anymore. So what they do here actually different from other places, especially in Yangon when we tried biryani, is that they cook the chicken and the rice together rather than separately. So what that does is that it infuses the chicken flavor into the rice a lot more. So the rice here is actually very flavorful. And there's not that many ingredients. Sure, it's just some carrots, some raisins, some onions, but compared to the biryani in Yangon, the biryani here is definitely less components but more flavor, and I think that has to do with them cooking the chicken inside. Now of course we gotta go for the chicken. I remember the chicken in Yangon was very, very dry. Let's see if this is okay. The chicken came out, it was actually quite dry, and I was worried that it was going to be really dry on the inside, but actually when you break it apart and you look inside, it's actually really moist, and it actually does taste quite moist. So I think the juices inside the chicken were still preserved quite well. The outside may be a little bit dry because it's been cooking in the rice, but overall that's still really, really good. Now we try out the chicken and the rice together as a combination. Let's see how this goes. That right there is a match made in heaven. That's beautiful. The chicken is just a perfect amount of moist, and then the rice, of course, dry but super flavorful. This is probably one of the best biryanis I've ever had. Definitely better than the one in Yangon. Yangon's was just a different style, but I definitely do prefer this type of biryani. Thank you so much. And we've got our second dish for the day as well, which is a chicken with kailan, but it looks so interesting. Let me just show you guys. It's like red chili sauce, and then of course they have rice on the side. But I'm just gonna go in and give that sauce a little bit of a try because it just looks absolutely delicious. Oh wow. It's like a spicy, sweet, tangy sauce almost. Oh, that sauce is amazing. I don't know what they're doing, but this is amazing sauce. Okay, I'm sure if it was to be put with rice, it will be absolutely delicious. So what we're gonna do is put some chicken and rice together. Let's try this out. That right there is a match destined to happen. The sauce of the chicken is just amazing. I mean, it's got this like the sweet element is just so surprising on top of the kailan, which also provide a crisp because they're vegetables, which I'm surprised I'm even eating, but hey, that's okay. The chicken, it's just so smooth, so tender, but the sauce is really the star here. That sweet, spicy tanginess, that's what makes this chicken kailan set apart from the other chicken kailans, which I don't even know if there are any. Oh, this is a match made in heaven. This is really some of the best. And considering this is an Indian restaurant, serving a Chinese dish like this and doing it so well, that is really, really impressive. The fact they can master both Indian cuisine and Chinese cuisine, absolutely out of the park. That was probably one of my favorite meals here in Myanmar. Don't sleep on that chicken kailan. It's probably one of the best Chinese meals I've had since I've arrived in Burma, but definitely worth a shot. Let's go get more food. Hello. Can I eat? Yeah. Alright guys, guys, unfortunately we have reached our maximum stomach capacity for tonight. So I'm going to end the video here. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more food and travel videos. Mandalay just has so much food here. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye guys.